Mark and Kristen, it all came down to this. Judge Philip Rogers says Michigan law does not allow a public vote in this circumstance. The case of the 9-story building developments in Traverse City ended up in court after a citizen group tried to get a temporary restraining order against the city.
So they started a referendum petition, and the referendum petition was to repeal that portion of the Traverse City zoning ordinance that allowed buildings to exceed 60 feet.
700 signatures were collected by city residents to put the issue on the next ballot, but they still needed to go to the court to keep the issue out of the city commission's hands.
If the destiny of the city wasn't supposed to be 100 feet, then the zoning ordinance shouldn't allow for 100 feet. But that's been the law for 16 years now that ordinance has been in place.
The developers are hoping that the commission will grant a special land use permit so they can move forward with the developments. But those against the project are hoping the city commission sees its side of the issues despite the court's decision.
We don't believe that it meets the standard that says that it has to meet the character of the vicinity. The vicinity is not just one building, it's the whole surrounding area, and that of course includes Central neighborhood, and it includes the west part of Front Street.
The people need to keep in mind that there's going to be an 84-foot building across the street that was approved previously. There's going to be a proposed parking deck on the other side of Pine Street. That whole end of West Front Street is going to look very different in the next 10 years.
This is probably not the end of this legal side of this issue. Both sides say they expect an appeal of whatever decision is made by the City Commission. Reporting in the studio, Allison Scott, 7 and 4 News.